Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Friday number 9 day for this month of August 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Lukong. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program wey be meant for bring una the truth, for bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis, for help we as we waka for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, I bring una liberation greetings. As I dey always talk, Ambazonians will never ever miss an opportunity. For the first time since 2019, the United Nations, the international community, it has sent the toppest diplomat for inside Cameroon for can discuss and deliver a message about our war for independence, our fight for freedom and right of self-determination. At the same time, we experience a spike in activities on ground zero, where they overwhelm and overshadow the most important thing. Sometimes these important things are boring, but they are the most consequential. As they talk, if you put something in writing, no man no go pay attention. But today we will go for give una the detail of the Human Rights Commissioner for the United Nations, where they put on for Cameroon in a press statement. But before that, I go on for run una down which way it happened for Bamenda. Two Cameroon, their police where they work for GMI 6 for Bamenda, they ran die as a result of an ambush where it happened when bike people them for Bamenda Okada people them they demand one of their colleague where he be killed in a motor accident. An accident where the bike people them they react by burning down the motor and they protest about their increased casualties and pressure during this time for war, especially for inside Bamenda. The two Cameroon, their policemen, they be killed in front of a bank where they guard the bank, their gun, they be taken away. The intervening Cameroon military, then come back, they can kill one innocent bike man, a very famous boy where they call na Womb Boy. We will put a picture today for this podcast for pay tribute for the death of this innocent soul. The Cameroon, their military people, them, one of their relatives, who are also Cameroon, their gendarme, Iran put out an audio where they complain, say the Cameroon government, their official them, now that they give them restriction, now that they hold them back for no carry out attack, blaming the attack on by people them in general. Would I intervene? Would I continue for talk for the Cameroon government for talk to the people them for Bamenda? Our Okada people them, they don't get nothing to do with the fighting. As a matter of fact, our Okada people then they don't ban ADF, they don't reject ADF and make the Cameroon government not allow uneducated or ill-informed or angry Cameroon military people for turn their guns towards our innocent bike people them simply for revenge. If we be now one people, they need to start realize this distinction and for act appropriately and in a professional manner for safeguard public interest. Our innocent population have rejected the fighters who are in Bamenda in particular. And I must make this clear. As the ADF Ayabacho they jump around, they celebrated the Ranki to Cameroon, their military people them, they don't care about the consequences on our civilians. Our population, they need to know one thing. This fight no before make a point. This war no before can prove say one group will key Cameroon military or not. The point for this war it be been for give our freedom, for fight for we forget independence. That project for secure independence or the creation of Ambazonia, it don't fail. It don't implode. As a result of internal dynamic, the killing of a couple of Cameroon gendarmes, it no go change anything. Our people wants an end to the war. Our people wants an end to the violence. Our people wants their peace back, and we will give them a just peace that they deserve. The days of anger, the days of wickedness is over. Our people have made their voices clear. The People's Right Advocative Platform stands for the voice of the people and will represent the vast network of our population who are pursuing the path to preserve their identity through the peaceful means. That said, another two Cameroon, their military people, they don't die for some roadblock where they can't set them for around Kwende through an IED attack where they can plan the attack for inside, tire them where the military people that they always can keep them for corner road for use and for block motor. The IED attack looked like a deliberate escalation for continued provocation for inject or instigate reprisal attack from the side of the Cameroon military, who must exercise maximum strength. Our population, the Cameroon government, and everybody must exercise maximum strength, restraint. The last thing we'll need them now is spiral of activities and violence amongst our own people them, where not only we go end up for be the losers. Also for Azeri, for Bamenda Day, one businessman where they call it Azie, where boy they can carry if he has take and go, they don't can throw away their body for chobu, where they show say they don't torture the man before they do one kill it. The man, the family be talk say they be done call for asking money. It to be done call with the boy them for talk for family. Then say me then send money. The man he done be tortured and killed. We'll never get details them for exactly what will happen. But one for inform our people then say this one now one of the activity then where it done spoil this struggle where boy they can't carry business people then go torture them for the purpose of extorting them and getting money out of them. This is just completely wrong. We still monitor the situation for around Center Po. All man that run for Center Po go back for their house. For inside Sop Fondu, our population for they don't come out, they protest about the recent killing and attack for their village by these Mbororo Aku people them, where they can attack town, say some boy they don't can carry their cow then go. The video they don't come, we don't get the video them from inside Sop Fondu. As population they march, they decry such communal attack where they come out for the Mbororo people their side. The population they cry for SOP then a Fondu. They no get no protection. They no get no cover. They continue to get this type of attack from these Aku people them each time we then lost cow. We go continue for look for way for work within our network Fondu, for help for advice our population have to coordinate themselves, and also for talk with them Bororo people them for strive for see how we do bring reconciliation. Our grazers and our cattle railer them they don't live for centuries them, and not be today this relationship will come sour. Now, fellow Ambazonians, make we go for the statement, the press statement will be released by the Commissioner of Human Rights for the United Nations. If we come for Cameroon, as we tell now, Cameroon is a country for politics. The shameful Cameroon president he run for receiving for Cameroon because na a very important visit following Cameroon strong diplomacy for United Nations for try for basically talk say they don't end this war and make the war support them. But it don't trigger this survey, and they don't come for can give the survey for Pobia. Would they expect say the man forget the highest reception for Cameroon, including for the presidency where they for receiving for the presidency with the president in representative then talk for ye or Diongo they talk for ye on camera, but they don't give you all those high profiles simply because the United Nations, the international community, they don't react in the opposite way with the Cameroon government they be the expect. And one for congratulate all our team where they don't work hard for fight this thing and make a midan day the way we did. I go read the statement because this statement will be very important for our population for know exactly the mindset of the international community and what did it happen, what way did it think and what it will likely happen. The press statement will be posted for the UN their office and the various Twitter accounts them, and an official statement will be published by secretary of this commissioner. So now something way now a policy like statement will be comprehensive. I will read them and I go to translate them for now so that make all man be in the same page, make we hear which way then the talk. For the statement, it be signed saying that for 7th of August, we then sign this statement. The statement is start for talk said the commissioner it then conclude a visit for Cameroon. He be grateful for the president and the government of Cameroon for the invitation and their openness for discuss on wide subjects during a visit. He talks that the Cameroon they face many challenges as well as that they get many opportunities as a result of these challenges. He say the youth for Cameroon now over 40% for picky people them for Cameroon now youth them. He start with the obvious thing. Say election we go there for 2025 and 2026. It go be now a very important time for the Cameroon for be an inclusive society. The statement he further talks say the most difficult challenges for Cameroon now the three simultaneous conflict then way they go on. One, the one for northwest and southwest regions, the other one for the far north with Boko Haram, and the third one are the spillover effect from the crisis where they for Central African Republic for the east of Cameroon. So now the three primary challenges and that way the Cameroon government face them. He say for the international community, Cameroon are a very important hosting country where it hosts a lot of refugee them across Africa. It come down for the issue for the northwest and southwest region as the statement it talks a which way it begin as a peaceful protest for 2016, it then turned into a major crisis for our population, with clashes them from separatist groups and Cameroon their government forces them, where it then lead for thousands then dead and hundreds of thousands displaced, and the denial of right of education for over 700,000 children them. It talks the United Nations indicate report for unlawful killing, ill treatment and torture, kidnapping for ransom, restriction of movement, imposition of lockdown days by separatist group preventing children from going to school, people from accessing a livelihood, and it concludes say these are unacceptable. So if we see from the list of things the way they get them as a report, they talk about lockdown and seeing the way they disturb people the access for livelihood and school. These are the things where the international community then condemn them. It talks no stone go be left unturned for help for end the war. Word where they use them for describe the crisis now untenable. Untenable mean na say something or a position will be unable to be maintained or be defended. That means say this word then describe them as it be an untenable war. Now the word that way they choose for describe them. Talks say the war need for end through dialogue. They want a big rejection of which way Cameroon government now submit them, where they talk say basically they already make their dialogue, they already provide solution for the war, and the war it don't come to an end. The United Nations at this time it don't call say may the war be end with dialogue. Dialogue it be different from negotiation, so to say. Dialogue in this case they talk say me the two sides then shidong then decide on how to go forward. The United Nations it be very clear. It talks for those who are perpetrators of human rights violation and abuses, there should be true accountability. So there will be accountability for those who did carry out human rights violations. The United Nations will be resolute for carry out accountability. The UN also for the document, it talks there should be an evaluation of the existing DDR process for certain members of the armed group. It shows that even the war, say the DDR na a scam and they don't reject them. Now why that way they go specifically call for re-evaluation. The People's Right Advocative Platform, together with our partners and those who they don't associate with us, will then develop a good plan for rehabilitation. We call for integration of our boys and where them be legitimate boys, may then join our municipal police, fire brigade, and the rest. These boys now boys who they don't fight a fight where be noble, and those of them where they don't stand up for be reasonable, they should engage them in this positive light according to the document we don't present them for PPP. The UN document is very powerful on this issue. Then talk say there can be persistent impunity of grave violation. That means the people that they commit human right violation where they need to care without any consequences. Then talk say the fight against impunity is key. That means the people the way they commit war crime, they need to catch them. Now the key for solve this problem, regardless of their affiliation of the perpetrator, as it will go a long way in building confidence between citizens and the state. One, it don't be key. I don't tell you, say, until the war it go can catch Ayabacho in particular, because the main perpetrator of hate speech motivated attacks against our people them, this war it no go ever end. Now why that way those way they work for Atanganji, they torpedo the effort them way they be the try for bring weakness them for the family member them, for those who they be key them for Gozang, for Yaoundé then torpedo them. The Atanganji Paul and Ayabacho they don't find a something very good in common where they preserve each other their status as they benefit from this war for maintain this war. It not only enough about the separatists their side, it talks where state security forces have been implicated in violence. It is essential that investigation take place independently, promptly, transparently, and perpetrators are brought to justice along provision of protection for victims and witnesses. It was given assurances by the government in this regard. And these are the things the way the PPP also call and main measure them be put in place for whole government accountable and get an ombudsman or propose an ombudsman where if he investigate independently from the government, their institutions them for establish facts and truth when the government be involved in human rights violations. Those where they promote and mislead and instigate attacks against our people like Padi Asanga, where they don't call me population, then be attacked, where they don't label the entire population for inside our Anglophone zone as being culpable. We know say the government for Southwest also Lele Afrique, it don't stand declare say our soldier them, our mami them, our population, them be implicated for the fighting even with no evidence. Under titles Atanganjipo and all those who don't be directly involved in war crimes and plotting and conspiracy for promote war, they must be answerable. Ngala Jerat, Moja Wade for inside prison till today. Those ones na example, and I promise our people this justice will come. It will come one day. Those who have innocent blood in their hands, they will face justice one day, one way or the other. The Human Rights Commissioner, it talks say office will be ready for provide assistance in all these areas, and talks say the Cameroon government need to give access for UN, for humanitarian access for the Northwest and Southwest regions. For a discussion with other civil society groups, it talks say then discuss about freedom of expression, association, and right for peaceful assembly where it be undermined for Cameroon. Those normal things the way they always discuss and with group them. And they go on and on for talk about legislature, the way they need for improvement for Cameroon. They also criticize the use of the anti-terrorism law against our civilians, and most Anglophone the way they don't lock them for Kondegi. Now under the law, a law would even carry up to life imprisonment. So fellow Ambazonian, this is a report from the United Nations. It don't reflect the good job and the hard work we done do. We will first share some of the pictures them for our delegate the way we meet up the vodka before it want travel for Cameroon. We will continue to call on our people them for work and for work hard, for align themselves and position themselves for a way we will end this war in a meaningful manner. Our effort that don't go deep. We prepare very much for the big United Nations meeting where they come up, and we hope say all Ambazonia they go be in the same page and we go to make that big move. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.